Hello, welcome once again to Esomnofo online math class. Today we are going to prove some basic geometric theorems, of which one of them is the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. If this is your first time of viewing, kindly hit the red button to subscribe to my channel. It will always notify you whenever I upload a new content. Okay, so some basic geometric theorems, that is what we are going to discuss today, and there are a lot of them, but today we are going to focus on just two out of the theorems. And the first one is the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. This is one of the most popular theorems in mathematics, geometric theorems. Almost everyone knows that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So today we want to know why. We want to examine it to be sure that actually that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, so that everyone will be convinced. Okay, now to do that, let us draw a triangle. Let's say this is triangle A, B, and C. So the procedure is, the first procedure is given. What are we given? We are given triangle ABC, triangle ABC. What do we want to do? Let's assume that the angles of this triangle are A, B, and the C. So we are assuming that the angles of this triangle are small letter A, small letter B, and small letter C. So to prove, what do we want to prove? We want to prove that the sum of angles in this triangle is 180 degrees. That is, A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. This is what we want to prove that A plus B plus C is 180 degrees. Now, to prove this, we need to do some construction. Okay, the construction will help us to get what we want to get. So let us make some construction in the triangle. Construction, I want to move this line BC to a point D. So extend line BC maybe to D. Also, another construction, I need to do another construction here. I need to draw a parallel. So let me extend first. I have extended BC to a point D, for instance. Now the next construction, I need to draw a line here that will be parallel to this particular line AB. Without this thing, I cannot get this proof, which I want to do. So draw CD, okay, let me say CE, for instance. Draw CE, line CE, parallel to AB, to line AB. So this little construction I have made now will help me to make this proof, which I want to do. So let me, because an angle has been formed here, 1 and 2. So let me call here D, small letter D, and here small letter E. Okay. Now, from what I have done here, you can see that three angles CDE are lying on a straight line. Therefore, I can write that C plus D plus E, these letters here, C plus D plus E, will give me 180 degrees. Do you know the reason? The sum of angles in a straight line, they are lying on a straight line, and sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. So the reason is sum of angles on a straight line. Do you know that angle A and angle D are equal? They are equal because this is a parallel line. These are parallel line, BA and CE are parallel lines, and this line cutting across two parallel lines is known as a transversal, and a transversal makes an angle to be formed here. So angle A and D are said to be equal because they are alternate angles. Alternate angles are within the same region but on opposite sides of a transversal. So A and D are equal because they are alternate angles. Look at it, the ZA angle, 1, 2, they are alternate. So I can write that angle A is equal to angle D. Reason, alternate angles are equal. Every alternate angles are equal. That's just the reason. Again, you can see that angle B and angle E are equal. Why are they equal? They are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are formed on different regions, but on the same side of a transversal. So this is another transversal line cutting across AB and CE, which are parallel. So this angle B here and this angle E here are called corresponding angles. Good. So if you want to understand this more, go and read about corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles, and alternate angles. So B is equal to E. B is equal to E. Reason is because they are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles. Okay, now from this little conclusion we've done here, we can see that C plus D plus E is 180 degrees. But here I have seen that A is equal to D. Therefore, here that I'm seeing A, I can replace, here that I'm seeing D, I can replace D with A. Here that I'm seeing E, I can replace E with B because they are equal. Therefore, I'm free to write that C plus, seeing D, I'll plug in A, plus seeing E, I'll plug in B, equals 180 degrees. If this is so, I can rearrange it accordingly. A plus B plus C equal to 180 degrees. And what do we want to prove initially? We want to prove that A plus B plus C is 180 degrees, which is the sum of the angles in this triangle. And we've just done it, as you can see, that A plus B plus C is 180 degrees. Therefore, this has been proved. We have proved the fact. Therefore, the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. No doubt again. So anytime you want to say that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, be bold to say it because it has been proven correctly. Okay, so let's take one more proof. Okay, the second theorem that is popular also is the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. This is just another theorem which we want to prove today. So to prove it, let us draw a triangle. So the first step given, what are we given? We are given triangle A, B, and C. To prove, we want to prove something here. Before that, C, I can extend this C to D again, okay, and call this angle A, B, C. Then the angle here is small letter D. So we want to prove this is the exterior. The exterior angle is D, which is the outside angle. That these two angles A and B are facing D. So these A and B that are facing D are known as the interior opposite angles to D, okay, because they are facing D in opposite direction. A and B are interior opposite angles to D. So we want to prove that D is equivalent to A plus B, because the exterior angle being D should be equal to the sum of the interior opposites, which are A and what? B. Okay, that is what we want to prove. Construction, we made some construction here, so, or we made a construction because it's just one. Construction, we moved, extend line BC to D. You can see we extended BC to D from the triangle. That is just the construction we've made. Then the proof. Let's now see the proof. The proof is that we want to see that D is equivalent to A plus B. Okay? But you know that C plus D is 180 degrees because angle C and D are lying on a straight line. So I can say that C plus D equals 180 degrees. Reason, angle on a straight line. Angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. Also, A plus B plus C is 180. We have proved this before. The sum of angles in a triangle must be 180 degrees. So I can say, right, A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Now we've finished. Just see the conclusion now. See here, in both equation 1 and 2 here, you will see that there is a letter that appeared in both of them, and the letter is C. There is C here, there is C here. Now observe, look at this C here, and look at this C here. I added just a letter to C. I got 180 degrees. Coming here, I added 2 letters to C. I still got 180 degrees. What are you sensing? So if I added D to C and it gave me 180 degrees, and I added 2 things to the same C, it still gave me 180 degrees. It implies that D is equal to A plus B, because only D was added to C to give 180, but I require A and B that will be added to C to give me 180 degrees. Hence, it implies that D is equivalent to A plus B, since the addition of this A plus B and the addition of D here to C all gave us 180 degrees. Hence, you can conclude that D is equivalent to A plus B. So therefore, from the above, we can say that D is equivalent to A plus B. Proved. So from today, be proud to say that the exterior angle of a triangle is equivalent to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. If you've enjoyed what you've watched, kindly hit the red button to subscribe to my channel. It gives you notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you.